And we are live. This is Tucson Dropcast, episode 14. I didn't come up with the clever subtitle. By the way, this will be the last Dropsite episode on Friday night for currently. And yes, you may use that because totally talk on interbots. Anyhow, join you today is me, Ed. I also have Jeff Walker. He cannot be seen because I have not stopped screen sharing. So I will stop screen sharing. Haha! Joining me also is the wavy inflatable arm of Jeff over here. Hey, look, that's our arm. Sam is hiding over there. I got Frank also hiding because Frank hides well. Those butts over this way are Battletech players and everything else going on. So today we are looking at what is new. Yes, but actually, let me flip back to the other previous thing. That is this. Share next page. What's new? Malifaux 2nd Edition Crossroads arrived. As I said, there is such pretty much wow. The picture to the right is one of the new characters out of it. It's Ironsides. If you know anything about Malifaux, they make the best possible models. Their art exactly matches their models. Very few minis companies do that. It's very admirable, very fantastic, much wow. In fact, I will stop sharing that and show off this book. That's the fancy book that comes with stuff for every faction. Also, every faction gets their own special missions that starts becoming hilarious later. A ton of fluff in here. There's another new mission. All the newly re-added or added people, new upgrades, new just art for people. Molly's now a master right there. She looks amazing. Return of Karai, Arcanus, new look for Colette, which is around here. So I don't have to constantly see the same Colette. There's new Colette in her steampunk amazingness. That's Ironsides, her new hotness. Karis looks freaking boss mode. Look at that.
Second wave go?
Yes, in fact.
What's Ironsides do?
She acts like hot pants, and you could look at this afterwards because I'm currently talking on Interbots. Love you, Tony.
Ironsides is the boss.
Yes. There's other things. Awesome Nicodema. Gotta get to one of my favorite pictures in here. The Dreamer now has a little Lord Chompy bits. He's leading around. Looks amazing. Kaladi like leveled up. He looks pretty cool. I love everything about this game. That's why I should play it some more. The new art for Rusty Alice looks fantasticos. Nope. Leviticus, always pretty cool. Anyhow, skip to stuff that's funny. Where is it? I should have bookmarked this beforehand. Aha! They broke the Gremlins off as their own faction. They gave them their own special mission called Hog Wrestling. There is a golden piglet, and they justify it with whoever can catch it gets to taste the golden bacon. It's amazing and fantastic. And taste the golden bacon. It's part of the game. They added representations of basically everything for the goblins because that's what they do is misrepresent things. They have a rooster rider. That's pretty cool. They have they don't have ninjas. They have moonshinobis. They have a whiskey golem. Oh, they are hillbillies. They're hillbillies trying desperately to look cool while doing it. Where's the other thing?
They're trying to be Dev Commander.
Oh, completely. It's fantastic.
They have beards.
Yeah, like triple beards. 10 Thunders got a bunch of weeaboo love and more weeaboo love. Oh, and one of my favorite models of all time that Malifaux put out, or Weird put out, is Carver. There is a Carver mission, and yeah, Carver. Oh my gosh, much love. So that's the new Malifaux book. I highly suggest it. What happened to my notes? My notes, they went away. Oh well, I don't know. I'm just winging it now. So share back to this 40K Homunculus and Rex. That's new Homunculus. Nom nom nom. I stole Fabius Biles' jacket. Yeah, he does. And that's kind of awkward. It reminds me of the heck was that movie? I always called it Attack of the Butt Weasels. It was Dreamweaver, I think it was. It was they come up. They're like snake things. They come up out of the toilet, and it's like nope. But that's what the sprue looks like. Aren't you a cute sprue? Look at my cute sprue. Unless the one that he brought in was that, but it doesn't look like it. So, still talking on things. Those are the new Dark Radar Eldar Rex. They look fancy, especially since they're no longer in Finecast. They get a new fancy fancy gun, which I do not see right now, but there's a new fancy gun in there. On top of all that, Dark Eldar getting their new codex next week. Plus the 2 fancy editions on the website only. Plus, there's some combo kits with Raiders plus Kabbalites and Raiders plus Witches. The bomber is coming out next week. Which, by the way, I have pictures of the bomber and it looks amazing. They have their Maelstrom deck that comes out, full Maelstrom deck, plus pain token cards. I was a little disappointed to see that the new fancy codex has plastic tokens. Kind of disconcerting, but they look cool. So rule of cool still applies.
You talking about deluxe?
Yeah, the fancy pants edition that comes with objective markers. Yeah, they're plastic instead of the metal ones that have come in the last 2 editions. But they still look cool. They're like colored plastic and they're engraved and then darkened over top. I like them. Let's share back to the thing. Boop. L5R Starters multiplayer expansion came back to the store. So we got those things in. They're really hard to come by. Like none of the distributors were carrying them and then worked it out. So now that they are. Also, we got the Siege Heart of Darkness set in the multiplayer expansion, which is like a raid deck. Where up to 6, I think it's up to 6 players can play against it. Hey, look, it's a starter. It's a Heart of Darkness. Sam, help me. Yeah, Heart of Darkness is good. This box also does have totally worth it for rares. If I remember right, it has it has 3 Ivory Legal pre-constructed decks for the Defenders of the City. Those pre-constructed decks come with amazing cards in there that are like chase rares. Like you need Temple of Heavenly Crab, it's in here. You need I think J Perlin, it's in here. The unpronounceable Giak card, it's in here. On top of all that, we have winter tournament or winter championships right here in the store. It's one of the big. It's on the 11th of December, coming up super, or 11th of October coming up super duper soon. and looking forward to it. We do have different starters in this, but yeah, we have tins. Good tins. So there's all that. Screen share back to things. Not showcase. Go away, showcase. This one, share. Oh, now we are starting a painting contest. Starting at the character level. So the minimum. This is what the flyer looks like. It will be around the store, but it's best single model. All entries receive participation prize. To get entered, you spend $20 to enter in the store, but there is, and you show the unpainted entry before the end of the month. The prize is going to be pretty amazing, depending on participation, but pretty much it all turns back into good prizes. So more participation equals more prizes. Do it. The whole concept behind showing the model and then coming back in, or at the start of the month, says that I'm starting this model now. So you're gonna have it converted up and stuff, but no paint on it. It's a painting competition. For some reason, Tim saw fit to put like a handful of my models on there. I didn't paint that one. I paid that one, and that one, and that one. Bam. The rest of them are painted by, I think these were painted by Frank, and these were painted by Tim, but things and stuff. So this will be over on the card rack. So get on in here and participate. Participation. Back to screen share, which is the green thing. And then, and that's character level. So it's a $20 buy-in fundamentally. Buy your mini or buy supplies, and you're in on it. Next to the web store for hats is going live. We're still working on it. We're trying to associate pictures with stuff, but mostly card games will be on there. We are starting with L5R and the Bushy Road games, and should be live. I know we've made some sales on it already, but should be fully functional soon. Other little bit of news, kick around the Tucson Comic-Con. We're having a Warhammer Fantasy Battle tournament. The local seats are currently full, but the remainder will be on standby to see if we get up to the event size. Visitor seats are available. Phoenix, we're calling you out. So come on down and show us how to play Squarebase. That goes for like the Tucson AZ folks and anybody. Arizona, you don't have to be Arizonan. Come from like SoCal and stuff. Show us how to play a silly game. Yeah, Seattle. Yeah, look at that. We'll show you how it rains. No, we won't. Not so much. Hurricane. Yeah.
Isn't it raining that much in Seattle?
Nope.
Bunch of white.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Anyway, so square basing, that's the thing. That's at this place. Show up to this. That's in November. So do that. What else is going on? Let's get into other new stuff. I don't even remember what my next slide is. Not showcase. Stop clicking that thing. Next page. Oh, the Void Raven Bomber pictures. We have this new fantastic model. I love the stained glass looks on the nose cone and top and underside. It's got these etched little Dark Eldar targeted lines. A little cockpit back behind. According to the White Dwarf, it's armed fairly well. It can be fairly vicious. Rumor mill is kicking around that this thing is going to be a heavy support choice, and the standard flyer may go to fast attack, which would be a pile of fancy. You can see like 6 Dark Eldar flyers flying around, which could be awkward. on the horizon for 40K, since this is a 40K or 40K in Squarebase centric podcast, looking at what is left for softback codexes. We have after Dark Eldar releases, we'll have Blood Angels and Necrons remaining, and fantasy. We'll be looking at Bretonnians, Beastmen, and Skaven as the Soul Army books remaining. 40K also has their digital-only codexes of Inquisition, Adeptus Sororitas, and Legion of Damned as standalone armies that are unsupported by hardback books. And we are also to expect additional end times content for fantasy. After that, we're led into understanding that supplement status slates and campaigns will be what follows. If I was to lobby a guess as to what's next, October looks like Warhammer Fantasy gets another End Times book. Everybody's saying it's going to be chaos. I think it's no duh that we'll see new demon princes that will work as dual kits for fantasy and 40K like normal. There should be an Archaon. Archaon is a pile of amazing and one of the best models GW ever put out. However, he will not be upstaged by that old man telling us to get off his lawn. The long shot, I would like to see some 40K cult supplements, on the off weeks. That would be fantastic. Even I'm not that deluded, but it'd be interesting October to tie those two together. I don't expect to see anything else new until November, which would be Blood Angels. And I would hope Bretonnians. Blood Angels don't have a terrible amount of fine cast outside of Mephiston and Dante. I believe everything else of theirs is pretty much plastic, so they can get those converted over to plastic with new sculpts. Obviously, Mephiston would have to be a Lord of War choice. Or not Mephiston, probably Sanguiner. No, Dante. Dante would be a Lord of War choice for that. Whatever, I'll just stick them all to the wall. And Bretonnians have been the long threatened next fantasy book. And then December, I'm pretty sure some of you remember last year's Advent calendar thing that they did every day until Christmas, starting with December 1st. There was a small release for 40K and Squarebase every other day. So even days were fantasy and odd days were 40K. Last year we saw such cool things as Cypher, set or alternate ways to play like Kill Team that were updated. We also saw dual kits that cross over from 40K to fantasy and back, like Bellacore. This year, I would very much like to see some Sly Marbo in there. I'd like to see some of our other missing characters, maybe Wazdaga, or some of the orc characters that went missing. Maybe a little bit of Force Orc Jank, and that'd be fantastic. So we will see what comes of that, but December should bring us some very fancy things. The likelihood that we're going to get a new Hobbit kit, I'm not sure. We already had Christmas show up with the Space Hulk set. So let's hope we see something really cool. So stop sharing that. And we're back. Did I have anything else? I'm going to go back and share that again. I don't know what I'm doing. Share. Oh, and the always popular second shiny object syndrome, where we show off fancy things that people have worked on, or that we got in super new. Frank painted up this really cool Corsair parody guy for role playing. Set him up with a bunch of scimitar fun. He turned out really good. Wish I could get this to focus better, but it's kind of being a beast. What is? Well, these days I'll figure that out. I need to add another thing, another camera to make that better. I think pre-focused. I finished work on my little Inquisitor that I was working on, the Isabel von Karstein mod. That's currently what that looks like. And I believe this will be my entry into the painting competition. It has Anima Tactics arms. It has an arm from one of the toughest girls at Galaxy set that I got in. Also has a bunch of 40K bits, some eye guard shoulder pads. It's a pile of fancy, and I kind of rigged up the Psyoculum thing, so I'm looking forward to that being kind of cool. Oh, and Dave, in his infinite, thankfulness that I've been helping out with the website, decided to get me a gift, mostly because I'm a Lion player for L5R. He got me a new mat. Yeah, I got this mat. I actually like it a lot. Obviously, you play the mat this way, so you're forced to view it, not me. But goes to my Lion dueling deck, and that'd be kind of fantastic. Anything else I need to talk about? Next week, we'll have the new Dark Eldar Codex. We will obviously see what is going on with that. Also, we'll be able to see if they have beaten Kabbalites and witches into nothingness and figure out where that's going. Other than that, I think we're done here. Everybody's out back chilling and smoking some hookah, so I think I will go join them. So from Tucson. Oh wait, I have to do this properly. We're out.